I do agree, though, that what Bill said, if we're talking about a woman in the Democratic Party most qualified to be president of the United States, Claire McCaskill's in first place. I mean, she has done so much in her life.
You mean apart from Hillary Clinton?
No. No.
Claire McCaskill is more qualified to be president of the United States than Hillary Clinton?
I think she's as qualified. Yes.
Claire would be amazing.
No, but more qualified,
she's heading up there ready for Hillary.
Other than Hillary. Okay, come on.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, I'll say she's been a more impressive member of the Senate than Hillary Clinton was in her 6 years, and Hillary Clinton was a failure as Secretary of State. So why is Hillary Clinton so well qualified to be president? What achievement of Hillary? I'm serious. What achievement? One sentence. What had Hillary Clinton done? What sort of achievement in politics that qualifies her to be president of the United States?
I'm not going to do a Hillary Clinton ad.
Well, no, you know, the thing is...
I mean, I'm not hostile to her. I respect her, but she's no more qualified than an awful lot... She's no more qualified than an awful lot of governors and senators who have made it on their own, I would add, and have done more in the Senate or in governorships than Hillary Clinton.
There is a question to ask. What was Hillary Clinton's main achievement as Secretary of State? We've heard she's a great Secretary of State. What's her one big achievement?
And I think that will be, you know, when her book comes out in June, that's one of the questions that book is going to try to answer, because she recognizes that it's a question that a lot of people will ask.
So is there an obvious, Chuck Todd? What would the Clinton campaign say is the great achievement of Hillary Clinton as Secretary of State?
I think that they wouldn't try to do it as one issue. I think they would say that she was pushing her passions of expanding women's rights. She'd talk about what happened in Burma. She'd talk about the de-escalation that they had in Gaza, preventing at the time when they thought that there was going to be an escalation in Gaza between the Israelis and the Palestinians, and getting Egypt to back off. So, but look, is there a one big crowning achievement where you see her right there and then in a crisis moment as Secretary of State, especially compared to, for instance, John Kerry? I mean, in many ways, the problem she's got about her 4 years as Secretary of State is the comparison to John Kerry, who's been, he throws himself into every controversy. And Secretary Clinton, she'd get involved, but she played a much more quiet role. She never liked to play as public of a role as John Kerry. So I think that comparison is going to be something she has to deal with in the campaign trail.
It'll be hard, because also the Republicans will say, you know, during the crisis moment, Benghazi, where were you?
And I think she will. I think they will say. I think they will say that she did a big. She repaired. Had a big role in repairing America's battered image around the world through all of her travels around the world.
And before we go to break, don't you think